4 times this season, the Lobos will play alongside the Friday night lights of high school football. The first of those 4 games is tomorrow night against Boise State in the Mountain West opener for both teams. The Lobos are on the road at Oregon State last week. In the Mountain West, the Broncos are 11-0 in conference openers. Lobos head coach Danny Gonzalez likes how his team started the season, but understands the competition will be stiff Friday. He and Boise State head coach Andy Avalos are very familiar with one another.
Coach Avalos and myself are good friends. When we both recruited the Inland Empire in California, when he was at Boise as an assistant and I was at the other school I was at as an assistant, we spent a lot of time together, and so he'll have his team ready to play.
Rocky Long, Danny Gonzalez, admire those guys for everything they have done in the sport. They've been very influential and they've had a ton of success. And we know this, when we play that team, that it's going to be a very physical game.
Lobos quarterback Miles Kendrick had the 4th best pass efficiency mark of over 80% as a Lobo quarterback in Game 1 last week, finishing 14 of 17. His only blemishes were a pair of interceptions and 1 incomplete pass. Kendrick hopes he and the Lobos will do a better job of protecting the football this week.
Yeah, I mean, it sets a tone in how we execute and how we come out and compete. We want to come out and take care of the football. Obviously, last game we could have did a better job of that. A couple balls on the ground, a couple balls to the other team. So that's the focus going into this week, and not shooting ourselves in the foot, and just being physical and playing hard.
As of noon today, the Lobos sold 11,000 tickets ahead of tomorrow's Red Out. They expect a big walk-up crowd and are encouraging fans to get their tickets as soon as possible. Game time tomorrow, 7 p.m. And don't forget, tomorrow we're also staying up late. Friday Night Football has all of your high school highlights and scores from all over the state. Join us right here on Fox New Mexico. Our kickoff, 11:05 p.m. Lobo Women's Golf will start the season Monday, hosting the annual Dick McGuire Invitational, which will feature 16 teams. UNM says teeing off at home is the best way to start.
Having the McGuire last year as the first tournament of the season, it really, I think, pumped us all up just because we could have our fans out here, friends, family, and I think it really helps us moving forward because we have that push of support.
It's a good confidence booster to start the year, to know that we don't have to travel anywhere. We get to hang out at home for our first one.
The Lobos will go into the year with a solid returning cast, including senior Lauren Lehigh, who had a solid offseason, making it to the quarterfinals of the U.S. Women's Amateur Championships at Chambers Bay last month.
We haven't had a Lobo make it that far since 1993, and that was with Brittany Schaaf. When our fans see our Lobos making it like that, it's just an incredible thing.
I was the last qualifier in my qualifier for that one, and so to go and to make it that far, it's just such a huge confidence boost because I spend a lot of time watching a lot of those girls play on TV while I sit at home. Like I ended up beating a lot of them, so just to know that I can do that too, it's a huge confidence boost coming into this season.
The Dick McGuire runs Monday and Tuesday and is free and open to the public. Albuquerque Academy Soccer Invitational kicking off today, and we start with the boys, Hobbs and Santa Fe. Eagles won the tournament last year and start this year off strong as Jesus Lopez strikes it in to give Hobbs a 1-0 lead in the 21st minute. Then it would be Yahir Chacon finishing it off on an empty net in the 29th minute. Eagles going to win it 4-0 and going to play the winner of Academy and PIEDRA VISTA tomorrow. Farmington and Sandia Prep now. This one tied 0-0 at the half, but the Sun Devils strike first as Finnegan Saunders gets his team on the board with the penalty kick. Moments later is Saunders attacking, and he finds the back of the net, secures a Prep win, 4-1 the final. The team they'll be playing, the winner of this one, Cleveland and Los Alamos. The only scoring in this one coming by way of penalty kick, Storm captain Jack Marshall giving his team the 1-0 victory. Cleveland and Sandia Prep play tomorrow at 2 p.m. Girls now, PIEDRA VISTA and CARLSBAD in the close one. Panthers get on the board in the first. This one, Bailey Barton gets hit as she strikes the ball, but it still gets past the keeper to give PV the lead. CARLSBAD would make things interesting, but the Panthers go on to win it 2-1. Hope and Farmington playing to decide who sees PIEDRA VISTA tomorrow, and it's the Huskies running away with it. Ashlyn Solis breaks away and scores one of 8 goals for Hope in this one as they go on to win it 8-1. Hope and PV play tomorrow at noon. Lobo women's soccer will finish their non-conference schedule on the road in California this week, starting with a match at UC San Diego tonight.
we define ourselves by our grit and making sure that we bring that on the road with us. And then I think, as a coaching staff, we're going to start now to sort of refine and make sure that the pieces that have earned their time get it. And hopefully that will, translate into us getting some wins as well.
Lobos getting ready to head into Mountain West Conference with a whole lot of depth and a lot of talent on the team. The Lobos are 1-1-2 on the season. San Diego 1-3-1. Lobos and San Diego have an 8 p.m. start time tonight.